Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be having a look at a unique asset which I think is really helpful to you guys, and I think it's really easy and it's beginner friendly, and yeah, it's just a bunch of tools and it is cheap, which means you can afford it. So the asset which I'm talking about is Prefab Scripting. It's a cheap and efficient asset, and it's pretty much a pile of tools which you can use, and you can use it in any way possible. It gives you this tab, or you can it also has prefabs which you can drag and drop. You can use it however you want, and it's also customizable. You can find this asset pretty much on Unity asset store. It's cheap, it's affordable, and I highly recommend it because it's worth it. So let me jump over how it can be used and how easy you can use it. So first off, it contains a Prefab Script tab at the top. All you have to do is just open that, and it gives you this Unity tab, editor tab, which you can just pretty much drag anywhere you want, or you can also just snap it into the editor window. But I would like to keep it floating somewhere here at the corner, and I'd like to come to the scene. By default, you get this sample scene in Unity, pretty much, which is the default scene which you get in all the empty projects. You can rename it however you want, I don't care. So let me just go to the 2D view, because this is the UI version of Prefab Script. The 2D and the 3D version of the same thing is upcoming, and it is coming soon. With that said, let's jump over to the tools we have. We have dialog system, game menu, main menu, all of these stuff, and it is super simple, super easy to just easily just click it and you are done with the dialog system. Click it and you're done with the game menu tool. Or you can also go to the assets, Prefab Script, dialog system, resources, drag and drop it if you want. But I don't want to do that because hey, I want to make my life easy. With that said, you can pretty much do that. Let me just go to the play. Let me just play my game right here, and you can see this. It is the most boring game of all. Pretty much the empty game you get in Unity. The default one, by the way. It's nothing special. With that said, let's go ahead and choose a nice tool right here. Let's go with WigNet. Why not? And there you go. You have it. You have a WigNet tool right here. It gives you this this effect of darkness, which is kind of cool. You also have this in post-processing, but I highly recommend this because hey, it's simple and easy to use. And right here you have the place where you can control the intensity of it, and it specifies intensity in percent, which means pretty much you should give it in percentage. If you say 100%, gives you this 100% WigNet, which I don't think anybody uses. But I would love to go to the default one because 50% is cool enough for pretty much everyone. 50% is what everyone wants to go with, and it's easy and simple to use. Let's go over and add another tool. Let's say a scene transition tool. So now, for those of you who don't know how scene transition works, it's literally the animation or the smoothness which you can achieve while changing from one scene to another. So let me just go ahead and then add another scene right here called scene 2. I'm gonna go ahead to the play mode, add a nice scene transition tool. Okay, That's all about it. Now prefab scripting has this extra feature in scene transition tool, which lets you change to any scene index you want, or it can also change to the next scene index, whatever you have saved it in your build settings. So you can pretty much drag and drop your scenes right here. There you go, that's sample scene, and that is scene 2. I'm gonna go to the sample scene, go to play. You can actually go to play and then actually add this, or you can also just add it just like that, and it will create you this right here. It's pretty much a simple button which you can just click and it goes to the next scene. Now one major advantage of this is that it has the scene transition for both entry and exit. So I can go to scene 2 now and then just add the same thing right here. So now if I go to sample scene and then add this, okay, there you go, you have it. Now if you just play your game, you pretty much get this button. You can change the font, the color, and the button itself if you want, but it's pretty much that simple. It just changes to the next scene as soon as you click your button. How cool is that? And also, this is just one of those 2 tools which I just shown you. That's WigNet and scene transition tool. Super simple to use, easy to do. Let's go over to another tool. Let's say a pop-up. Pop-up is something which people struggle with, mainly because it involves a lot of C# and scripting, and it's also a waste of time. So you get this by default. You can go ahead and change the text right here. Here we go. Let's say plain text. I don't know, whatever text. You can just pretty much replace this with whatever text you want to, and then you can go to this script right here. You can have a delay if you want, and you can also use a button. I'm gonna go with delay. So let's give about 5 seconds, or let's say 3 seconds. Why not? Okay, I'm gonna give 3 seconds of delay to this to the pop-up, and now all you have to do is just play, and then you have to wait for 3 seconds, and there you go. You have it. You have whatever text. You have the pop-up popping up into your game, which is awesome. And that's how easy it is. It's user friendly. Why do you not want it? Okay. With that said, you also have another thing which you guys can use, and probably one thing which people struggle with: game menu. Okay, there you go. That's it. You're done. You're done with the game menu. That's pretty much many people I have seen struggle with this, because they find it hard to code pausing and resume. They find it hard to code menu, which is kinda dumb when you have a cheap and efficient Unity asset like Prefab Script. With that said, I just created the game menu tool. You can just go ahead and then configure it however you want. Like, for example, I want to have the pause button somewhere right here, And that's it. You can also go ahead and then probably decorate it if you want. Let's go ahead and then make this greenish or something like that. I don't know, I don't care about it. Yeah. Okay, whatever. This kind of looks like, I guess, I don't know. You can just go ahead and now play if you want, and you get a pause button right here. You press it and you get all the stuff you want. You can resume your game. Once you click on this, your game actually gets paused. You can then resume it. Once you click on it, it gets paused. You can exit, or you can go over to main menu, provided that the menu which you are clicking onto is either in the index number 1, or you have to specify it manually somewhere over here, which you can go ahead and do, and it's really simple. And if you want to set something to index number 1, all you have to do is just drag and drop it there, and then probably just drag your scene to index 1, and then that's it. That's how simple it is. Let's probably go to another tool which we want to go to. It's a objects destruction tool. Okay, here you go. What this does pretty much is it destroys an object. As simple as that, and as self-explanatory as that. All you have to do is just drag and then drop your game object, if whatever you want. In this case, I'm just whatever. I'm just gonna drag and drop some game object I want to, and then you can specify whatever you want right here. You can either destroy on click, you can destroy on collision, you can destroy on key press even if you want, and then you can also destroy on delay. I would love it if I want to destroy it in delay. You can also do whatever you want on the above 3 options as well. It's the easiest to do, literally the easiest. You can either specify the game object right here, or you can specify the name of the tag of the game object you're using. In my case, I'm just gonna go ahead and drag and drop it. I have set the delay to 3, which is probably enough for this tutorial. I don't want it to be high. I don't want it to be 1 minute or something. And then I'm gonna wait for 3 seconds, and boom, you have the game menu vanished. Of course, you don't want the game menu to be vanished. Of course, you want it to be, something like that. But this is how it works. You can do whatever you want with it. So yeah, that's about it in this video. Be sure to subscribe, and I will meet you in the next video. Also, have a look at this asset.